How can I help my partner heal after an affair? Today we're going to talk about one principle that can help you to help your partner if you've cheated on them in recovering and reestablishing trust. What's going on, you guys? I'm Tyler, your wandering therapist. I'm excited to be here with you today. We are talking a little bit about healing after an affair. And this is a question that comes to me frequently in my practice. It's something that gets discussed all the time in my groups. If you're in the spot right now of having cheated on your spouse and feeling a ton of pain about that and wanting to know how to help things go right and how to help to fix things, we're going to talk a little bit about how you can do that and some principles that you can use to guide you in the process of reestablishing trust and helping your partner to heal. Now, this topic is tricky because when we go and betray our spouse in some way, we naturally break something, namely trust and fidelity in the relationship, that we by ourselves can't put back together. That's one of the hardest things about the situation of infidelity is that we can go do something to hurt somebody, to hurt the relationship, and we actually don't have the full power to put it back together. And that can feel helpless, that can feel hopeless. You're often probably swimming with feelings of guilt and shame, judging yourself for being terrible, and then feeling worse about yourself because you come to realize that no matter how hard you try, you're not going to be able to fix it all by yourself. And so then a lot of times what happens with the people that I work with is they get stuck in a place of needing to continually pay penance and not forgive themselves, not allow grace in their own lives, not allow for themselves to grow out of it, not allow themselves to see themselves as a person who's worthy of love and belonging until they can pay penance enough that their partner gets healed. And that's a backwards way of thinking about things, even though it's normal to think those things. When we've done something that we can't fix, it's natural to be depressed, it's natural to be critical on ourselves. But the truth is, and this is the principle here, you guys, is that the best thing that I can do besides stopping my affairs or stopping my acting out and learning to become a person who's truly honest and living with integrity, the best thing that I can do to help my partner heal is to do the work to allow myself to see that I can be forgiven, to forgive myself, and to start working into a place of seeing myself in a different light than I'm currently seeing myself, to building confidence in who I am and understanding in my true nature, getting my answers from a higher power. And when I do that, it allows me to offer myself to the relationship differently than I have been. I'm able to show up and offer strength and empathy and what we call ridiculous patience because I already know that I'm still worthy of love and belonging. I've already got my answers as to who I am now, and when I understand who I am, I begin to prove myself right, and part of who I am is the kind of spouse that my partner wants to be married to. So we often think that we're actually helping the situation by staying stuck in this depression and stuck in this shame and stuck in this doubt, when in reality, the opposite is true. If you want to help your relationship, you owe it to your partner to do the work to let go of your self-hatred. You owe it to your partner to do the work, to step into a place where you can see yourself as somebody who's worthy of love. You owe it to your partner to be able to develop into the person who wants to listen without having to disappear because of shame, without having to get defensive, who can listen and show empathy because you already know who you are. You're a work in progress. You're continually in motion, and this just happens to be part of your growth. And yes, it comes with a ton of pain. And yes, you wish you could take it back. And yes, you will continue to keep working on it to try to reestablish trust and try to do the part that you can to pay the penance that's actually yours. But at the end of the day, you've got to surrender the rest of it. You've got to give it over. And you've got to step into a new life of power, a new life of understanding that you can't afford to continue to stay in this place of self-deprecation. And when you do that, you offer a new energy to the relationship. And if you do that consistently, that's how you reestablish trust in your relationship. That's how your partner decides, you know what, I want to stay with that person because I can see them doing the work. I can see their heart. And that's all they really wanted to see in the first place is your heart. They want to see your commitment. So if you're listening to this video and you're struggling and you're feeling in a place of shame and fear and doubt as a result of the fact that you've hurt somebody and you can't fix it, that sucks, I'm sorry. But the truth is that you can only do everything that's in your power, and God's gonna have to help put back the rest of those pieces. And if you'll allow that to happen, if you allow God to put back the pieces of your own heart, He can also help put back the pieces of your relationship, and it becomes something more beautiful than you could do on your own anyway. So a quick challenge for you is, if you've got something critical that you're thinking about yourself, notice what that is, practice letting it go, and see if you can replace it with something that might be actually more effective and more true, and something that can be more beneficial for your partner as well. You're a work in progress. You're becoming a force for good. You make mistakes, but you can overcome them. You can be forgiven. Put those things in its place, continue to practice that, and let that become the new truth. Have an awesome day. Thank you so much for being here with me. If you found this to be valuable for you, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you're facing particular struggles that you need help with or roadblocks that you're running into, please submit a question. I'd be happy to answer it for you.